The sprinklers just came on, guys. Wow. This is like, well, I'm not going to move you. Wow, I don't know why. Is it foggy like that? Is it because it's misty? Because it's rainy? Because anyway, it's about to rain. Oh, you're getting wet. Getting sprinkled on by the sprinkler. Wait, I'm in the garden. I'm in the farm. I guess it's on a timer. And we are here with Osmo and Choco, as you know. And I tried to get out way earlier, but it was raining. So let's see what we can do. But now that I'm close, you know, Choco's gonna jump on us. Oh shoot! Wait, this sprinkler. What are you doing? Oh, you're watering the banana trees. I'm sorry. I'm the one who's here by surprise. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, guys and ladies, please. Patience is our thing. Let's see if I can clean Osmo. Clean the camera a little bit. No, no, no. Choco, shh. We're here to breathe today. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, my friend, breathe. And then let's see if I can clean anything that might be just kind of like you just clean if anything's been bothering you. I'm just gonna wipe it away. How's that? Okay, now we can. Oh, I don't know why it's so foggy, guys. I really have no idea what's going on here. Mm. Oh shoot! I don't know what you can see or not see. Oh, Choco, shh. Shh, Choco, stop! Why are you doing that? Oh, I got something better. Some, some old sugar cane. Why is that looking like that, Choco? Can you help me? Can you tell me? I don't know why. Just I don't know, my beautiful international people. Just when I was. Oh, good, the sprinklers went off. I'm sorry. Wait, let's see. Maybe. Wait. Should I move this like another angle altogether? Choco, we're gonna try another direction. Let's see if they get a better light. But no. Ow! Oh, he's got the plants. He's trying to eat the plants. See? Oh no, maybe this. See what I'm saying, guys? This is taking you through this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Me and my cinematic journey. That's why I want to say thank you to YouTube because if not, I wouldn't be out here like exploring and trying to do fitness and take the dog out, dog training and DJI Osmo tech, tech, tech tutorial. Oh shoot, this is getting to be just what we wanted. An adventure, a surprise. In the good old fashioned Levi's. You know the Levi's are they're so solid for getting out in nature. Look, what happened to jeans? What happened to the jeans? You know what I mean, right? Oh, is this? Wow, what the heck? Oh, we're destroying the jungle here. What the heck is going on again? Is this better? Oh my goodness. We came. No, Osmo, don't do that to me. Osmo fell down. See what I'm saying? Like Osmo, he doesn't like it when I talk too much. He really is sensitive. Like this is AI. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. Osmo, I need you to stand tall. Stand up. I know you're in control, but don't tell everyone that. Seriously, guys, he's moving around. He's like, you should know better. Oh, Osmo, please, I'm sorry. It's silly, right? You would think I am professional. Wait, is he telling me something? Is he saying, look, he's trying to tell me what's a better view? Is that it? Oh my god. Osmo, why? Am I supposed to go the other direction? No. Oh, thank you, Osmo. You know what he was doing? He's like, you're not practicing, you're not learning, you're just letting me do all the work. So I had to press a few buttons. Oh gosh. So now here I am again in a very um how do we always end up in these places? Togo. I think that my own words. Wow. I've been saying lately that yoga is union, that yoga is yoking, that yoga is being in nature and getting grounded, right? So somehow that's what's happening. It's like we just keep ending up closer and closer to nature in the jungle. Is somebody there? What? Oh, privacy? Wow. Oh, yes, cute dog number one. Devin is number one. Yo. Okay, thank you for popping in and just bear with me. I really don't know what's going on. And there's more people. Wow, wait. David, Nate. Oh, Nate. Oh, one thing for sure. One of the things that we're doing is it's good that I don't know, you put a abbreviation, right? But one of the things that we're doing is changing our language and we're getting holistic, like thinking about like, oh, does our language, do our thoughts create reality? Can we transform our lifestyle? Can we escape from the body circle and the confusion and the distortion and the imposition imposing on us, like all the news, all the sadness, all the debating, all the prioritizing over who's more important, but people are passing and going and leaving and, what are they calling them? Unliving them and this and that, like every day, left and right, next to us. And so all that going on, I just gotta escape and I make a place for you guys to come to too, where it's just kind of impromptu, but holistic is the view. So good language. It's about uplifting, about moving into motivation, not expecting motivation to happen first. I don't know if you read the title. Hey, yeah, I'm actually better than ever. Did you see my title? I'm better than I've ever been. I'm better than I've been in years because my YouTube journey is paying off. Yes, I'm going to put Daniel up there because I'm reaching my goal because I got a message from the CEO of YouTube that I'm no longer a Teletubby. I'm no longer a YouTubey. I'm no longer an influencer. I'm now an entrepreneur. The doors, the pearly gates are opening. What can I say? And if you are a co-creator, you know what I mean. Because only if you do the work, it's like if you go to the university, like right now I'm in the YouTube university, studying with studying with some of the best professors out there. I got some of the best classmates, the co-creators all around the world. So yeah, I am okay, and I'm more than okay, and I'm grateful that you're here. And thank you for asking. And that's the point. I want you to be okay. And if it's your dream or whatever your dream is, I want you to keep dreaming it, even when you're alone and you're scared and you're in the dark and you keep trying and you don't know how and you're pressing buttons and maybe people are not showing up. People are not actually, supporting you the way that you want to be supported. But guess what you do alone, that's what really matters. So taking my mess and making it a message is coming true, and I'm not going to let that opportunity go. And little by, and if you want to check out my other videos, they're right there for you. You can check out my other lives. You can check out the beautiful comments, the international crew from Africa, from India, from Philippines, Indonesia, Russia, Ukraine came in the other day. Greece was here. Italy is stepping up. Um, don't let me forget Texas, Brooklyn, and the Bronx. So you see what I'm saying, Daniel? Yeah, I got it. I got a little perrito aquí, los caballos. Y bueno, como that's what's going on, really, guys. It's just like an opportunity to escape. Like I always say, let's just get away. We don't want to hear it anymore, really. We don't know what to say. Everything we do, someone's got a critique over it. How we look, what we wear, why we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, we just got to say, you know what I am. The tree doesn't explain why its branches are going this way and that. The wind doesn't tell you I'm about to, well, it might whisper to you, I'm about to blow the wind. It was talking to us. A storm is around, so we're going to use that energy, right? We're going to get, like we always do, we come out here and we get cosmically charged. And I always plan on just being quiet with you and not play with my hair. And I'm so glad that I have YouTube, um, what do they call it? Message angels, discovery. They say, oh, you see, message for reviews. Those are going somewhere else. So if it's your own words, I understand and I appreciate it. If it's another country, tiniest little earrings ever. If it's another country and they just don't understand the language, I understand that. But if you can speak habla inglés, if you can speak English, if you can, do you speak English, sir? Do you speak English? English? Well, anyway, if that's the case, you have to use proper English here. It's unfortunately or fortunately, that shall be determined. YouTube said this is my theater, this is my stage, this is my show, so I've got to make the rules and let you know. So I want positive speech, I want kindness. This is not exactly. It could be a dating app for you, the crew, the audience, so you can intermingle, mix it up, exchange whatever you like. Leave me a message, let me know what you're doing, let me know what you like. You see what I'm saying? So I was just trying to talk to you because I saw it was so fuzzy. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this going to be like a mystery, alchemy, inner alchemy kind of a thing? Oh, there I go again. Every time I get close. Okay, let's see. I'm on light. Yeah. Wait, let's see if this is the same person. Dave. Oh, and Nate. Dave, what is that? Davelet. Davelet. Uh, Davelet. All right. I think Dave and Davelet and Nate are hanging out together. It's okay. That's good. Well, you are. You're in the chat room. VIP, yo. Say whatever you like. That's the whole point these days, isn't it? Well, freedom of speech, but you got repercussions. But the key is that making sure it's simple and clean. You can say it in a. Can you say it in a polite way? Can you take out the can'ts, didn'ts, won'ts, don'ts, shouldn'ts, blame, shame? Can you say what you would like to say in a productive way? That's Willow. Did we hear our cat? Like, did our cat follow us all the way here? That would be amazing because those of you who do follow me know that my animals they lead me. They're like, let's go out, let's do yoga. Choco led me. Choco is Choco was like, work is over. I did all my work. I did all my chores. I was trying to do everything as good as I could, and then because I was like, I have to go live. I'm so excited. I gotta go live. They had a big freaking. I didn't even know it. They had a big convention. I got the messages, the update, the news, the congratulations, the doors opening. So that's why I'm here. But anyway, gosh, I hope you guys can see. Like, the whole thing is like a game. Willow, are you here, Willow? Or maybe it's another cat. Maybe it's a wild. They were all wild. They adopted me, right? So anyway, yeah. Let's be a little bit more quiet, shall we? I'm so grateful that I got out into nature. I'm so grateful that we are growing. I'm so grateful that you're all coming back. Yeah, yeah. What are we on? Choco, let's get Beast. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast. What's up? So cute. Play spin. You know what's going on, nature. You know what's going on. Getting away from the drama, from the imposition, from the make your choice debate, from the being wrong or right crew, from the let's get out in nature with our international booze. Let's get regenerated. Saturday, and like it's been raining all day, so I couldn't get out. I kept looking, I kept trying. So I said, okay, do other things, get this done, get that done, and just be ready to run, right? So yeah, it's been popping, it's been growing. As I told you the last time, the news that I've been getting, it's been like, it's so exciting. So, it's the kind of exciting when your dreams start to come true that you get kind of you get like a little bit like that excitement turns on to the, oh my goodness, what did I do? Where did I start? Yeah, I'm here. Well, yeah, yeah. I'm back into nature. I got off the grid. Yeah, I told you the hip hop that went to holistic lifestyle, it's on. If you want to do it, if you want to change it up, if you want to get more grounded, if you want to get solar panel charged, like they charge your house with the solar panel, but then they tell you don't look at the sun, wear the hat, put your sunblock on, and then you don't get that energy, that pure vitamin D that you need. So I tried it out. I figure I gotta try this out because this drama and this life is definitely not what it's about. You see what happened. I was following that hip hop crew. If you know what I'm saying, it was kind of like on the way, looking for role models, trying to, and then I'm so blessed. that are went. You know what they say, that there are two roads that you can. There are two roads that you can go by, but in the long run, you can change the road you're on. Dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true. Dream with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today. Maybe tomorrow the Lord will make your dreams come true or take you away. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm on. I'm on a life choice, being and becoming. Switching off the Long Island iced tea for the chai tea. It was a challenge for me, you know, getting brave, getting courage to come on live TV as YouTube CEO is now telling me that we're rising, we're playing big time. Netflix, yo, what's up? Is that true? So I don't have to be in a dark, dingy theater somewhere, which I'm not. I wasn't anyway. I was just home dreaming of you. Oh, you know what? Your perception is definitely worth hearing because you know what? You're not just talking to me, Paul. So you're talking to everyone now. You're talking to the world. So this is your chance, exactly. If that's what you do, if you're a therapist, if you're a healer, you know, if you've got your intuition, your intuitive reader, you pull cards, you throw dice, you play Monty. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that you do, this is your chance. Because if you know me from a few seconds, Frankie, yo, Frankie knows me. Frankie's been here from the jump. Frankie's been here for like almost the whole 2 years that I've been here. So I can take, Frankie gives me constructive criticism. But excuse me, Paul, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. I listened. Somebody, what her name was yesterday, she said something, Emma. And I said, oh, wow, that's the first time anybody said that to me. I said, but you know, well, no, it's not the first time actually. In real life, they say things to me. I'm like, oh, I think I have heard it all. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, beauty. Oh my God, Italy is back. Is that? I mean, I'm sorry. Don't hate me if I'm mistaken. Where's Frankie? Where's Frankie? Frankie. Oh, yeah, Frankie. Okay, good, good. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Beast. Thank you. Let's put that up there. Because that's what they care about, right? Oh, wow. Look at this. I don't really know about, I'm still learning about this, how this works, this top fans, you know, and the points, guys. So please forgive me. Wow. Are you kidding me? Look at all these. What? You guys, I apologize. So look, I'm learning though, and I got nowhere to go but grow. I got nowhere to go but grow now. Like I didn't work this hard to quit, right? I every time now before I see. Let me tell you, things started to happen before. I was getting opportunities, but I was afraid. I didn't know what they. I wasn't ready. You know that's what they say. Like opportunity comes when you're ready. So I think the YouTube discovery team had already discovered me, but I was freaking out. And I thought they were looking at me. I thought they were, you know how you know what is true, right? The whole AI thing, and I was like, I was inventing eye patches. I was, you know, I was like, shh. Until I finally realized, I was like, wait, what have I been asking for all these years? Assistant, an assistant. What else have you been asking for? Mastermind aligning with people? Why? You want to bring financial prosperity to us? You want to share your skills, your talents, your knowledge to help us to co create? That's why. Um, and then I'm like, wait, AI is my assistant. AI is going to help me. Yeah, AI is going to take my job. I don't see. Although Osmo does shake around, he turns upside down and stuff, and I guess before you know it, there'll be a dancing doll, you know. But that's why I got to keep doing these spontaneous, different kind of things that make you question, who am I? Who are you? Why are you here? Why are we reflecting this energy to each other? Why are people coming from all around the world? Why am I popping up surprise live in all kinds of situations? Why am I going to collaborate with rappers from Africa? Why am I going to collaborate with yoga sling dancers and people from Germany and Poland? Why? I don't know, because before that I wasn't doing it. Before I was thinking like the rest of the world, kind of like wait, you know what I mean? Like I was like, wait, what do I do now? Like I'm not supposed to be. Like what does it look like? Like what does it look like? Let me get my water. That's what it looks like. I'm thirsty. Agua, no alcohol. Agua. Shh. That's okay. Listen, if you can drink, if you can like get a little captain in you and be okay, if you are the kind that you don't sleep knocked out, it's like then good. And anyway, this is not anything about. This is not about that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I try not to engage too much. I am really just trying to show gratitude and joy to my subscribers that really like what I do and that keep coming back, because as we continue to grow, as I reach those goals, as it becomes my vocation, and the opportunities are already coming in financially. Let's just say, I got the scholarship. I got the scholarship for the Sling Yoga certification, so that's going to be coming to us. That's amazing. I force myself, it's not force, it's like I remind myself, by choosing this path, by choosing this entertainment as YouTube, as Neil, as the everyone is saying, as I just saw before I got on, I saw the pictures from my favorite teacher, my professor at the YouTube University, Roberto Blake. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I know there's so many great ones. There's so many, but you gotta kind of like zone in, because it just gets to be overwhelming. It gets to be too much, so much information, and so it's not about following. It's about believing. I don't know. I just love what Roberto says. And then there he was. He went to the awards. He went to the event, and he was right there with Neil, looking so comfortable and so happy and so confident. And he said he's gonna like, instead of just being a teacher, he's gonna become himself again, like a creator. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Exactly that. Like, get to that point, all professional, and I'm doing it this way, and I have the certification, and and then you're like, wait a minute, I'm not really happy. I'm not being free. I cannot be spontaneous because they expect me to do it this way and say it that way, and then the sponsors are looking, and the sponsors think it's not appropriate, and people, so this is all a test for me, and it's like an exciting challenge, as well as my mentality, like my mindset. I cannot let strangers distract me from my goal that I've been striving for years. I've been alone, and I'm just like listening to all those great talkers, all those great philosophical, chilling out with my chill step Alan Watts, getting all philosophical, and learning and learning about the dopamine, and learning at the fact that dance is for health now. It's being studied in Australia, and that Yale University, is proving and studying that dance is medicine, and that Albert Einstein College, um, I'm telling you, like it's just like it's real now. You go to the gym, they tell you, come and stand on this metal thing and bounce, bounce, and you're like, wait, I've been bouncing my whole life. I've been doing something really good for my lymph nodes, and it's healthy and it's detoxifying. And you mean the fact that I want to dance all the time and put music on is like it creates dopamine and happy hormones. So it's not just because I'm a kooky person who might be on something that they talk about, like some grape, some what's it called, the apple cider vinegar. Um, yeah, I found that out. So then I said, oh, okay, that's why my heart's desire, my desire to share with you just didn't go away because no matter what no one anyone said, I was like, well, I don't know what they're doing, but this is what I want to do. So I say again, thank you to you, my international crew. Thank you for the ones that understand. Okay, I like that. Into your stomach. Would you rescue? Well, what a very interesting question. Lala, you know what? I wouldn't have to rescue you. Would come out properly on time because I would be drinking Lala's green juice. Oh, Lala, I hope you made it through my ramble. I stayed with you even though I couldn't hear you. Nobody could hear you for a while. But the one thing I did say, oh shoot, the sprinklers are on. I'm getting what we're getting wet one way or the other today. Let me see if Lala is here. Yes, great for lymphatic. Yes, nutrition. Lala, listen, I'm telling you, like I said, I was watching your live and you went to the farmers market, which I love. We love the farmers market. I do farmers market. In fact, I forgot I didn't read my message. I'm sure she was telling me something about the Halloween farmers market. And you know what I was thinking? I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, they are not going to be wanting to buy anything. I bet what am I going to do? What how am I'm going to dance around and remind everybody that health is wealth and you know what I'm saying? I was like, this making money. Like I heard that guy, he wanted a tasting. He wanted a tasting. He wanted a tasting. Lala said he didn't want a taste. He wanted a whole plate. I'm like that too, Lala. I'm mad. Because I'm like, yo, if I get enough of a good taste, I will be recommending you. No, I told you what I would do. I would just nutrition exactly. You said you wouldn't rescue me. Listen, I'm eating the right thing, so you would just somehow your weird question. People I have strange questions too sometimes. But you want to know if you went down into my stomach, some kind of yeah, you'd come out. You'd be rescued. Be there. You go. Floating, floating away to happiness. Nutrition. Lala is a nutrition specialist. Please listen. I'm telling you, I love to say, give my shout outs to my people that are doing amazing jobs because as you can see, it's a challenging thing to use your words wisely, to be happy, to want to transmit and share that joy, that success, as you and I are now YouTube entrepreneurs. No more Teletubbies and this and that and wannabes and whatever. The nation, the world needs examples. That's all. We're not here to tell you what to do. We're just going to show you that if you made some different choices, if you did this, if you cut out, like she said, the processed meats that are carcinogens, you're like, what is a carcinogen? Yeah, you got to find out these things. And it's a choice. Either you do or you don't. And you're going to be with us as we grow, as YouTube grows and overrides Netflix and Amazon. And then you get to push on and you say, oh, Lala. And, I'm Holistic Treasures. I'm Brooklyn Beauty in the art of being becoming. Oh, look, they're live. Collaboration is happening. Oh, there's a retreat somewhere. Let's see what's going on. Let's see here. We can show you better than tell you. Exactly. That is the point. And I told you I was watching you, and as live streamers, as entrepreneurs, co-creators, mastermind aligners, we have to go go over these challenges. So being our own cinematographer, our own director, our own script writer, right, and of the show. And sometimes we have bloopers and things happen. So I'm here to support you. You're here to support me. Sometimes like we don't get the notifications and stuff, and I don't know, but I have a sneaky suspicion it's not a bad thing because on another live you did, or so something you were talking about, that we do give a lot of our time and our energy to other people, to supporting them, to showing up for them. We know that. I think that I know sometimes I think it happens so that I don't get the notification, because like I have to go live. I have to learn. I have to put on DJ Osmo right here and practice with him, right? Like you said, the action. We can show better than tell. Let's put that up there, all right? That's Lala. You all check her out. You want some positivity. You want some real like juice, delicious recipes. Never mind just positivity. Because it's like you said, positivity is what? That's like you can't tell by what I say, what I do. You have to see me doing it. You have to know that my physical strength. Look, that I come into the jungle for you. Look, Lala, I come into the jungle. Like I don't know how we end up in these places. I'm like looking for light. I'm looking for a place where the stand, where the Osmo doesn't fall down. I'm looking for a place where my dog is happy. So oh, William, is that you? Wait, let me just see if this is William. I gotta tell you guys something. After your amazing stream last night, I slept better than I can remember. I'm gonna put that up because Robert was here. William, is that a middle name? Is that William? I think so. Yeah, William's going through some life happenings, but I think life happenings he's going through happens to a lot of people, and a lot of parents, and or people who get divorced, right? People, or just people in general who living on their own, and they're just maybe growing up a little bit, getting into that place where you really are becoming an adult because you really know now, and you really were making choices, right? Let's say not, let's say no, 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 the OLD, just the growing up to the maybe the four, maybe the. Oh, Osmo doesn't like when we talk about numbers, guys. He really doesn't. He just flipped upside down. He's like, girl, he's like, you do not need to do that. All right, Osmo. See, Osmo does his own thing. Osmo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't talk about it anymore. You're just going to be doing our thing. He's like, you didn't show them one move yet. Not one. Maybe I'm going to turn you this way. There's a lot more sunlight, guys. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Osmo. Let me know if this is the way. Lala, I'm so happy you stopped by. I really appreciate you. I think that you're really amazing, amazing energy. Look, we can go for a little in the jungle. How's that? Maybe even a little bit more, so I can actually move. Gotta make this thing challenging for myself. It's too easy. It's not for me. I like to have a little fun in my explorations and my journeys and my learnings and. Oh gosh, oh sorry. Oh man. Oh wait, I think you know why? Because I'm not supposed to have to do all that. I'm just supposed to be able to push Osmo, and then he turns. But I forgot. I'm so. It was like a year. Oh, it's too hot. I gotta. Sorry, guys. Sorry or good news. We're losing the top. Look at this beautiful banana leaf. This is where the bananas come from. This beautiful leaf. And it's also like shade. It's such a beautiful, almost neon color of green, right? So to me, this is union with nature, right? This is also yoga. Now, as I do this stretch and I look around, there's actually sugar cane here. I need to maybe figure out a way to come and get some, right? And I'm getting a little bit of my stretch. This is going in the position in the way of the world's greatest stretch. It's really what I'm doing. And I always have like a little something for either protection or for the sweat because I get sweaty out here. Oh shoot, wait. Choco, is my bag getting wet? He lets me know. Wait, the sprinkler came on. Hold on. Hold on, Choco. Is my bag getting wet? Nope. We're lucky. We're lucky. No. Are you thirsty? You want a little water, buddy? Yep. Okay. So, drink your water. As I look down at the ground, there's a lot of tiny little ants. You see? Part of being out in nature. So, you know, moving into motivation is something that I have become firmly a believer in. This is my message. You know, everyone has their own message. But I have found that there's so much imposing and so much distortion and so much distraction and so much, you just you can't even listen to a commercial, honestly. And so we get so tired. When we get a little bit of time, we don't really, unless we make it a priority, unless that's what we do, right? It's hard to move into motivation. You're not an instructor. You haven't trained your body to do that. You haven't, you know, it's like an extra thing to do. It becomes a chore. So I'm trying to share with you very simple things we can do if going to the gym isn't your priority, right? But yet, moving into motivation is. So it starts with just taking them maybe a walk outside in the ambrosial hour, the sunrise, the sunset, feeling that gives you energy. That's what's the vitamin D, the solar charging, the buildings, get solar paneling. We forgot to do that for our bodies. Not only that, we were you're not allowed to play with over there, buddy. He gets jealous. You see, just when I find a position, like at all of us. And I don't say jealous in a bad way. I mean, we want each other's attention. We want to, even with our own friends, right? We're like, oh, wait, don't go over there. Come over here. Oh, I'm making this for you. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, amazing stream. Yeah, I did put that up. Oh, Lala, high vibes, nutrition. Yeah. Lots of smiles from her. Oh, Choco. He's a bad boy. He wants my attention. He wants your attention. Look what he did. Did you see Osmo do that shake? The Osmo is moving all around by himself. You guys, I'm not kidding you. So, Choco, that's all you get. Osmo, what he gave you, he was like, but now he's back. Osmo, like, no, this spot is working. We got light. We got people. Choco, please, don't act up. Osmo and me are trying to get this thing straight, literally. I gotta find that leg. They didn't, when they made Osmo, they didn't think he was going to be a adventurous, like so adventurous. Adventures in the wild. So It's like less than a month, and Ozma already hurt his leg. All right. That's why I can't get to the workout. See, the whole preparation. By the time I get it done, nutrition puppy. He is a nutrition puppy. Actually, I tried to make sure because we heard and we have a friend that's a vet, right? A couple of vets, and like they said, like there's one gentleman, right, much more senior, very very experienced, and he said that all these diseases and things in animals, like urinary tract for the dogs, for the cats, all these things didn't used to exist. And the reason that everyone decided didn't used to exist is because there wasn't all this processed dog food and cat food. People gave the dogs literally their scraps and stuff, you know, and then anybody else who was extra hungry, like cats, had to go out into nature and just figure it out, right? So it's kind of we what we decided was to do a mix because it's also to maybe you know, so we do a mix. We always try to mix it up. I make a lot of rice. Taught him to eat vegetables, right? Me and my hair crew. See, nutrition, different breeds too. Yeah, exactly. So right, so right. I mean, I just starting with the I'm not and free life has to offer the charisma shines like the sun. Oh, look at that. That sounds lovely. Positive energy. The world is such a mess now. You're positive. Oh, that's a very great comment. Let's put that up there. I gotta learn to like keep these comments. I don't know, Lala. I don't know where they go. I haven't learned to read my lives. I have not learned to read my live stream chats and this and that. But then again, I know it's crazy, but I've been doing everything on the teléfono. Solo el teléfono, muy chiquito, no muy bueno por mis ojos, que bueno, me imagina en the computador, me imagina in the laptop version, we have many more options that are better. So I need to get to that. Yeah. So, muy bueno, todo bien. A mí me encantan sus clases. Thank you. How are you, Moon Blue? That's such a cute little name, Moon Blue. Antenna, Nafting. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, Moon Blue. What? Moon Blue. Sí, aprendemos. Sí. Yeah, kind and classy. We're going for elevation of the language. We are going for elevation of the language. We're a soul fitness crew here. We're not going down, we're going up, all right? So, what does that mean? Choosing better language, choosing harmony and balance, all right? So, speaking about that, maybe I can get one move in. So it depends on where you are, how long you've been doing yoga, mobility, working out, depending if you maybe had an injury. So I am explaining to everybody that I can be more advanced on one side and then more beginner on the other. So I'm gonna do this leg, and this is also really good for the spine, spinal alignment. So wherever you are, you see, you find the pleasure and enjoyment where you are. That's it. Like, what does this do for me besides aesthetic? It gives me confidence, it gives me balance, it gives me strength, it gives me flexibility. And all this goes to the mind, and I can implement it on a daily with those around me. I can be of service, maybe. I can hold on if I had to in a life threatening situation. I could take these attributes of calmness, of focus, of discipline and take them with me throughout the day and apply them as needed, right? Or I could just have fun and say, hey, look what I could do. It's like a show, right? But to keep the balance and the harmony, I have to do both sides, right? Or else I'll be off. Left side, right side. Let's keep the flow going. Where are we today? Let me see. This side is still healing. The knee affected the hip, pulling in and up through the mula bandha, focusing. Let's see how far I can go today. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh man, you see these sneakers? Oh my god, that's all my clothes. Ah, whoa. Okay, that's it for me today. That's it. Ah, that's that's it. That's good. I'm grateful. I am so grateful because I couldn't do that. So that's one longevity move, right? Mobility. This is another right here. Resting, bringing the head lower than the heart so we can change our perspective, right? Bringing the flow. Let's see, Lala, what's you up to? Oh my goodness, wow. What a feeling. Now that's a feeling. Gosh, I'm telling you, our bodies are built to heal. That's my new theme. That's what I'm going to start writing. But right now, we're just doing some congratulating. We're being happy and we're celebrating. We're reminding each other to keep it up because this is our time. You know what I mean? It's forever now. Let's see what she says. Yes, I'm going to do sunrise salutations. Thank you for the motivation. Yes, Lala is doing her thing. And I really, listen, Lala, I just think, I don't know, but I think that you just have it, you just put it all together. It's just your whole lifestyle and get that show on the road. This is our time. I'm telling you, I know it. I know that you know. I know you're hooking up. I know I see people supporting you. I see the vibe and the opening up to the new tribes, right? So I appreciate you. And when I can, I'll be there. Same thing. La la, nutrition, true that. Wait, I gonna do my first removal. I did it. That was my first removal of a comment because I don't have time for that. You guys got to know better. Come on. And with such a cute name, too. It's such a shame. That's what they talk about. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. It's like you have such a cute name, but that's what they talk about. The wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't buy it. You got to watch what they do. Every bid is a huge accomplishment. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Every day, everything that we do. Listen, there was I don't know if you know her, but she's super cute. Um, the Whole Lot of Woman podcast. She is so cute. She said that she went live 3 times, Lala. She said she did her whole thing, and you see how she does it, not like me, just it's so pretty and all that. She said she went live 3 times, and she didn't know that it wasn't it wasn't recording. I don't know it wasn't. It didn't happen. So. And then when she finally did go live, like I didn't know, I didn't get the message. I would have totally been there to support her because she just showed up for me, but these things happen, and so for her, we know that today was like that she did it. Every accomplishment. Yup. Jeremy. Oh, nutrition. Oh, wow. Yup. Nutrition investment. Yes. Thank you very much, Jeremy Briggs. Oh, I like that. Let's put thank you very much up there because you see, gratitude, kind words, positivity. Wow, it goes a long way. You see how it goes, right? Let me see here. Let's see here. Say, you would be a great life coach. Well, listen, this is it. Others, what others are trying to learn, you're trying to forget as time passes. Yeah, maybe, it's all happening. It's all, learning, growing, passing forever now. You know that I'm gonna be open to all the possibilities because oh my goodness, that's one of the most wonderful things, but be ready to be surprised, what you don't want and what you don't want and what you want, and then it all becomes, the yin and the yang, and you're like, so that's why I say I'm gonna try not to be speaking so much because I do believe we bring about, our energy, our words create. So if I do speak, it needs to be on the manifesting the higher self, the good, the wanting to be juicing, the wanting to be positive, the wanting to do the lives and bring you guys interesting places. Like the positive that I know the rest exists. I hear it. I know, but that's not where I'm going to go. So that's it. And then I got to show you the moves as I have been. So if you, I know, look, if you don't have the time, fast forward. Fast forward. La la. So cute. All right. Yes, indeed. It's Meiji. I love that cute name. Miji's number two. Yes, indeed. Let's put that out there just because it's the cutest name. I love names. I love people's names. Like I love Lala. La 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 la. Super cute Lala, that name. It's so fun. Meiji, thoughts become reality. Yeah, it's a possibility, right? At least at the least we can say it affects reality, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Because we know the things that people say. Look at us. We get, what do they call it? And I'm just learning to say that to. I said, I apologize if I'm human and you certain words and certain things might trigger as they say, and I might respond, and it's something about words, being related to others and habit and conditioning and the ego and who's gonna win, and oh my gosh, you didn't listen to me, you didn't hear my profoundness that I was trying to share with you, and all those things. And so I'm trying to freaking realize it because I want to have harmony. I want to be able to get some honor, some respect, some integrity, right? Some, as I grow on this journey. And we all know that what goes up comes down and back and forth and all around. So I'm trying to get it right so I can always bounce back either way. Yeah, and they say seek and you shall find. So maybe, and if it is a matrix and a simulation, so just play around a little bit more, right? And be a little bit more sincere as opposed to serious. Those are the people I'm looking for. They can take themselves a little bit, have a little fun, make themselves laugh because, you keep waiting for everybody else to get us. We keep waiting for us to get you. I got you. I got you. When you're cool, when you're cute, when you're sexy, when you got your swagger, when you're eating healthy, when you're trying. I got you even when you know what I mean, you messed up a little bit, you did this and that, you feeling a little bit, I don't know, but you can come here and chill out. Check out the greens. Check out the sunsets. Check out that you can make transformation in your life without judgment. You can make choices that you decided that wasn't so healthy for me, or maybe I wasn't my kindest self when I was, let's say, participating or hanging out with those people or going to those places. Maybe I didn't wake up glowing. I didn't wake up with a lot of energy. I would never have been able to see the sunset or hear the birds, or I used to be afraid of the birds. I was afraid of the birds. Literally, I just knew they were trying to tell me something beautiful. I knew they were warning me. I knew they were saying what, there's more, and it's not over there, it's over here. ¿Qué está hablando? ¿Cómo estás diciendo? Oh, Enrique. Hola, boa. Note todo bien. ¿Cómo está? Frase de Brasil. Bonita voz. Ay, qué bueno. Lala, sí que tenemos otro idioma, ese portugués. Let's put that up. Lala also does language, and I'm learning, and just by opening up my mind, being so happy, wanting to communicate, all these international people. I had French on. I had France on the other day. He was talking to me in French. So the other day I did a live stream with another girl, Creole. I can't ever keep changing their names now as we keep growing and learning, right? We're like, wait a minute, what was I saying before? So she's doing a French class. So I used a little bit of French that I've been participating. Coach, yeah, look at that. See? El chico, mi amor. Mi amor, la viste? So we do need to practice makes perfect. Language. I'm just gonna fix this up here. I go from hot to cold. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's all good. So yeah, El Chico, you wrote to me. You wrote me a message. Keep it sweet, right? Keep it clean. Keep it tidy. You know we're grown. Our language. I appreciate you coming back. I'm still celebrating. Estamos festejando. Estamos festejando. Como se dicen, the success of doing our homework, of failing. You know how many times we failed? We're still failing, but we pick ourselves up and we're trying again. We're making mistakes so that we can grow and we can know. And we're never going to be perfect. Never. So keep coming back so you can laugh at my bloopers. You will go far. Your positive vibe is contagious. Hope you become rich and famous. Real people like you are what the world needs. Oh, Lala, can you screenshot that? I'm like, how can I do it? I can't do it. I'm on Osmo. This is why I'm going to get my other equipment. I need to get my own second phone. It's been crazy. I tried to I sneak away you got how many you got phones? Are you I'm gonna sneak away somebody else's phone every once in a while, and then I need to get my own laptop. I need to get my own monitor, so this way I don't get so up in your face. I just like can sit back like a lady and just read from the monitor. And I think I thought I have to find the right, let's just say, appropriate space. This is all. I've been letting you in on my amateur journey, so one day I'm gonna keep those all in the members only Patreon. You want to see that those days? Oh, oh yes. Watch out for the ticks. You're right, but that's why I have jeans on and I have socks on, and I usually have my long sleeves on. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your concern. These things are real. And then I got these like long kind of glove things that you know, people are like, "What's she got on?" Well, mm, oh, I don't know what language that is, but hello. I love it. Is it Arabic? Is it beautiful? It's beautiful. I don't know what it is, but I love Sanskrit. I love all people, all languages. And that's what this channel is about. That's what the new YouTube generation, the entrepreneurs, this is what we're about. We're about the good, great, the positive from around the world. We're just like going around picking you out, getting you out of the mess. If there's anything true about this virtual reality, if there's anything true to the fact that we actually are listening, learning, transmitting, becoming friends, community. Some people actually say family. I actually just started to say community for the first time the other day in the 2-year journey that I have been, because I didn't know. I was of course I was letting people know that I appreciate them show up, that I appreciate their support, but now I'm starting to see, oh, this is an international community, because if you keep coming back, if you're literally subscribing, which is happening, you want me to reach my goal, you want me to, like William says, and this will trickle off to each other. We can help each other out. We can do raffles. We can do giveaways. We can do like, I don't know. We can create retreats, right? Nutrition, yeah, exactly. Nutrition unity is like for the people, like humanity. Nutrition unity, humanity, right? That's a goal, and it's like nobody's gonna force you into it. Only the best of the best will show up. We were like, well, the other rest they had the whole internet to learn. They had all Lala's live streams to learn. They had all Loca's, the art of being and becoming, holistic hip style, Brooklyn beauty. Who is she? To learn some alchemy, inner alchemy. She told us, let's go listen. Let's go give it a try. Let's open up our third eye. Let's not what's it called? Let's get alkalined, right? And then take out the fluoride, right? I learned that. And now if I could learn that, I'm not kidding. If I could learn that, so for y'all who didn't, for the folks who can't, who won't, who didn't, who won't, who hardly ever click onto, let's say something different, except for when you're on a live stream, I'm letting you know that you can be the difference, and I'm a believer in people being able to change. See, we were falsely conditioned to believe, not to believe in them, not to believe, oh, no one ever changes, they will never change. And it's like, wait, but how will they if we look at them with eyes of doubt and disbelief, and use a condescending tone and say things and making them feel littler and belittle, right? We give them a chance, have faith. Maybe it's like a, what is that saying is, be ready for the best, be prepared for the worst, something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's kind of like in the back. It's like without judgment. I don't know how to actually say it at this moment. And how do we get into these conversations? Lala, I was supposed to be unwinding, breathing in nature. But maybe that's part of it, being able to say what I really want to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use the famous words of Sienna. No. She said no. She went like that. She was like, I was like, she's so cute. She's so beautiful. So basically, that's what I came out here is to breathe. I'm gonna breathe in through my nostrils, out through my nostrils, breathing. We really can't say these things because as we're in the process of being and becoming, you know, forever is now. Things transform. We become healthier. We become revitalized, right? So that openness, that possibility is real. Hey, yo, Green Brown. Nice to have you here. It's a pleasure. International people in the process of being timeless, being and becoming as we speak, dropping all the negativity, detoxing ourselves from all that imposition on our food, all the commercials subliminally programming us. So we're just dropping it. We're dropping the boxing it. We're not boxing anyone in any place, any time, any color, any race, any age, any of that. We just so that we can become healthy, we can vibrate in a place of possibility. That's what it is. Once we start drinking those green juices and we start like replenishing ourselves, and we start choosing vibrations and music 432, something might happen. So we cannot just say things, put us in a lockdown, right? That's part of it. Believe it or not, it's one of the best things I ever learned from my yoga retreat. It was one of the best things I ever heard. That forever is now. That's the book. It's called Forever Now. And he told, I said it. I said to him, I said, you know what the best part of your book is? I was so excited. I was so like, I was like, I meant it. I was like, the title. And he was like, and he laughed, of course. He knew. Title said it all. I got the greatest opportunity to input on the color of the title of that book. That's what I mean. That has to be a message to ourselves. That has to be something from another time, like some kind of synchronicity that I didn't actually realize the greatness of. I just thought it was like, oh, I'm here at this yoga retreat, and this yoga teacher is not only a international world award winning chef who literally owns 13 restaurants. Like he's not a naked yogi in a cave. He's a real man in a real life with real goals, and actually happen to be good looking, right? So I get the whole thing with the gurus and all that, and like the girls coming around in their yoga clothes. Oh, save me! Oh, what did God say? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm telling you. So I didn't realize the divinity of that synchronicity when he allowed me to help choose the color and ask what I thought. And I had my tiger's eye. I ran and I grabbed my tiger's eye. And those are the colors he chose for the book. He was already going in that direction, but I solidified it, right? So we do. You bring happiness and hope that we all are one, no matter what, where you are from, as human need one thing. That's right. Nutrition is forever now. That's right. This is such a good, you know, conversation. So I don't mind having it because you made me remember that fact of the forever now and the being there. And I always remind us that when we start to forget, when we lose our hope, when we start to feel mundane, when we get bored, when we think we might have lost our boat, when, our time we thought people told us has come. They said, oh, when was the best time should, oh, you should have done this 10 years ago. Oh, what do you mean by that? Why are you saying that to me? You mean that it's over? Is it too late now? Can I? So that's the thing. Sometimes people say things to you, but it's not really to put you down. You need a poke. You need a push. You need to be woken up. You need to remember you forgot. We forgot. I forgot. I'm here to remind us the way he reminded me without imposing on us. Amazing, the most amazing yoga retreat ever because I decided, okay, I'm gonna do this yoga, right? I'm gonna get this certification. Okay, I have to represent. I have to quit drinking. I'm like, I can't like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show this teacher that I'm committed, I'm disciplined. And I started 4 months before the training. So I said, I quit. I'm gonna put, I quit. I quit. Believe me, everybody else was having a lot of fun. I wanted to do it, but I was like, no, the right thing to do as a yoga instructor, as someone who's going to be an example, go out there. So I quit. Show up at the yoga retreat, right? And he was like, good for you. That's great. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if that's what you want to do, it was like, there was no big, impressive, and all that. And then not only that, he's like, listen, if you guys want to eat the yellow processed cheese, somebody brought some. That's what they were craving. And so he was not about imposing. And he said that we should not be imposing. So I said, okay, then. When we done, we're gonna have the celebration. You're gonna bring the wine, right? So it's not becoming a yogi just because you did the certification. It's about implementing the choices in your life about what you think is makes you healthy, love to able help others when in the need. Yeah, okay, all right, a kind word, wise, right? You rock. Okay, a kind word. Yeah, it is true. I do love. I. It's very important to me. It's not just whatever. This thing about the kind word. I I really put a lot of thought into it. I asked my assistant. I am in the process of writing a book. Kindness is queen. I write it. I write it to all my co-creators. If I leave messages one time or another, I've said forever is now, kindness is queen. Sometimes I'm like, girls, ladies, hello, what's up? You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so kind. You're getting it together and everything. But no, but here's the thing. We are all busy and we are all trying to grow and make this thing happen. But so it's not that I forgot about you. There's people that I have subscribed to. There's people I want to support. There's people I want to watch what they're up to. And then I get I don't see them. They don't get recommended to me. The notification doesn't come up. Maybe because I was looking at this or that, and so yeah. Then between training the dog, trying to drink my juice, trying to make a healthy meal, life. So I just want to say, if you're out there, if you're listening, I care about you. I appreciate you, my subscribers who are amazing international guests. If you write me, a lot of times I don't even see it. I got to tell you that. I think that the AI, my little assistant plays tricks on us. Why? They want us to go search. They want you to come search. They want us to be committed to, so it doesn't might not even come. And I don't know, maybe it's like the internet is getting so I don't know. But anyway, just so you know, it's nothing personal. Try again, be kind, and then when I can, I'll write back. Yeah. Nutrition, yes. Imposing is imposture. We can only change ourselves. I'll put that up there, everybody. So, yeah, I think if Lala came and is sticking around, and that's really cool. She's got a lot going on, and I appreciate your time. I know that you were out and about at the farmer's market, right? Giving props to the local it was a food tasting event, right? It was a vegan. Oh, I saw the vegan caps. I don't know, there was other stuff, other cap. I was trying to see, but I only saw that. Oh, and I saw some weird the shit stuff. Oh no, that wasn't you. Was that you? You wouldn't put that. Somebody put that. Maybe you did. I don't know, but anyway. Sometimes, once in a while, excuse me too. Once in a while, especially if it's all kind of related, like of a holistic lifestyle or good information. Once in a while, I'll mix up because I'll watch a couple of different co-creators, YouTube creators, and then I might say something. So please, also, girls, ladies, excuse that. I didn't, we are one. Got my source players out there. My girl, she just came back from her trip from Poland. I'm waiting to hear from you. I need to connect with you. I need to manifest getting there and doing the yoga sling teacher, the wheel sling yoga playground dance. We're all going to combine it. We're collabing. I want to get there personally. We were going to do it online, but I may have an opportunity. And I think that the fact that your retreat in Africa got postponed could be so that we could do this. All right. So I don't know if you're out there listening. I don't know I forget what time zone and all that. But yeah, let's send it a telepathic message right now, so we could unite. I could travel and do this right. Get the sling yoga on the road. Oh yeah, see my body. I just need to stretch. Crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy, yo. It's crazy because guess what? We got a choice. Lala, is choco short for chocolate? Actually, I'm gonna tell you what it's short for. It's short for chocolate. All right, so it's a little play on chocolate, but it's chocolate, like the flower lay that you had on. Synchronicity, mommy. Synchronicity. I saw you had a flower lay on. So now you got it. Chocolate nutrition about to appear in Atlanta. Did I ever go to Atlanta? I didn't realize you were in Atlanta. So I gotta say hello to Atlanta now. I didn't ever give props to Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia, right? I mean, I'm a little dodo bird, guys. I'll be the first to tell you I didn't study. I'm only using about 3% of my brain. New Mexico as well. Oh man, you guys, I'm so happy. Isn't this better than being alone? Isn't this better? You're talking to yourself. You're philosophizing all by yourself. You're like, debating with your, the ego by yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get it together. Yeah, I'm gonna be mature. Yeah, I'm gonna do the right thing, and I'm gonna get some adult clothes, and I'm gonna, I don't know. And then you're like, I found the world on YouTube. I did it. I was brave enough. If I told you how many years I wanted to start my YouTube journey, but divine destiny, divine timing. I guess this is it. This is the timing, the 1,000-day journey. That's what it's been. That's what I'm on. Green Brown, you are so sweet. Now I know you're not talking about just physically, so that's why I'm gonna put this up here, because we got something else going on. Because I see the women, I know what's beauty, and I gotta tell you, there's probably not too many women that are not beautiful to me. Isn't there a song? There's not too many girls not pretty to me, because it, because I could see the physical beauty, and then I could say, oh no, my gosh, oh Lord, oh my, oh, what is she saying, or why is she acting that way, or why is she being so mean to so and so, and and this that's not so pretty anymore. I got to get away, and then I could see somebody else, and I could say, wow, she's so sweet, and she's so ladylike. There's some women, and even whatever like physical, maybe people might say it's a imperfection. I really like people's imperfections. I just find them so curious. Too much perfection on a face is like you're just like, you know. So I appreciate that. All right. Now let's see. Nutrition forever. Today is the day. That's right. See, Lala is just like it's all about nutrition. And the good nutrition brings out a healthier glow, right? A healthier, a more, vibrant energy you have. You got more enthusiasm, you're excited, you activate your taste buds in a different way instead of being boring. And you get bored, you're like, and you get greasy down, if you eat that other stuff. I'm no blame. Got listen. Every once in a while, somebody's like, get me in the car, and then they're going through some drive-through, so, and I'm trying, like, I'm like, going around. I'm like, what do they have? I mean, do they have anything healthy? How about a little tiny fries? And will I be okay if I? Is it okay if I get a fries? Oh my god! And so I did. I started the journey of saying no and stuff like with a happy meal. I had to. I was like, I can't. But I'm hungry, right? So it's like, it's almost like you have to be blessed to be. So I said, okay, I'll do that. They got little apples in there. They got healthy little juice, and they got a toy. I was like, oh wow, I know who I could give this toy to, and so it's like, what am I saying? Gotta start somewhere is what I'm saying. So there's no blame or shame, whatever you do. But it's like, yo, that's what another vegetarian friend of mine said to us. He was so kind and stuff, especially at that time I was really not at all concerned, and I would always invite them over because they were such great people. She was a full-on vegan, and I think he more like became a vegetarian. He married her, so because then he would come over and he would eat whatever, and he would enjoy, and he would say, when you go over to someone's house and they give you with love and they make it with love, and it's a blessing. So he would eat. So that's what I'm saying. I get it. Green Brown, what are you up to? Green Brown. So yeah, do me a favor. Literally, if any of you are creators, You are now YouTube entrepreneurs. You are fitness, and you like what you see, which is today just a lot of talking in the jungle, waiting for the storm. I did bring a rain jacket, and because Lala came, and of course, William, thank you. I'm engaged in the conversation, but you won't find me engaged in chit chat just for randomness and like battling and this and that, riffing and rapping, and it's more about uplifting, about reminding you that you might get tired. Maybe today you're in this kind of mood, that kind of mood, but you might want to have a place that you could just come to and just be literally uplifted by the environment, by what you see, by my dog Choco, by my wild kitty cat. They all adopted me. I didn't go looking for them. So as nature comes to us, so this might be the way that nature is coming to you. This might be the way that you're getting your calling back to health and happiness through choice of holistic, right? Maybe you want to hook up with some people that got some flavor, but they also did their training. They got their paper certificates. I just don't have them up on a wall. But great leaders and manifestors and everything say that I need to get it, and if you have them, that we need to get them out and put them in gold frames. The work that we did, not just a piece of paper. That piece of paper represents the work, and then I didn't put them out because I wanted to do the work to implement it into my life, to really say that I tried, I did it, and I made the change. Like I built the strength, I built the flexibility when I didn't feel like it. When my knee got hurt from trying to show off to you guys on the beach. Doing the tree stand in a place where there was no balance, and I was like, I got this, and I didn't. One day I woke up, I was like, what the heck? My knee's all swollen. What the heck? I didn't even feel it when I got hurt. So that was a lesson for me because not only that, when that happened, you know how people are, right? They're like, that's it. Your knee is just gonna get worse, and there's all kind of fluid down there. That fluid is just gonna go down your leg, and you make your leg look weird. They're freaking me out. I said, I don't think so. I said, I'm gonna go have a talk with my knee and those fluids, and I'm gonna go get some castor oil, and I'm gonna wrap that. I'm gonna rub that on my knee. The more choices, that right? Let's put that up there. Yeah, like I found out about the castor oil being like for healing. So I start to put that on my knee, right? I start to lift my leg up like I wasn't doing. I know I'm supposed to do, right? So lift our legs up, and we're supposed to give ourselves like a relaxation, right? By changing the blood flow of our legs, right? So I wasn't doing that. I was just like trying to grow. I was trying to show that I'm doing something that has purpose, that has meaning, because other people are working in other ways, and if you're like escaping, I put my foot in your face. But I'm just showing you, I'm working on the flexibility. So people, if you don't have that social proof, let's just say, right? Like me and you two collaborating and signing that contract and, getting those numbers up and all that, then how do you justify, coming in the jungle and filming and escaping? So I'm saying it's a process, it's a learning, and it's happening. And it's not just aesthetics. It's so that we feel better. Like I get away from the news, I get away from the judgment, I get away from what do you think, and then wait, what do you think is not correct, and the little, the conversational debates and all that. And I get to have a little bit of fun. And I get to remind you too that you have that right. You have that right to be happy. It's your birthright to be healthy. Okay? So what do? We do our squats, right? That's one of our moves that we do. See, my body just keeps moving because I need to. I'm speaking, but it's like telling me, all right, it's time. It's time to do something, right? So I got the squat. I can do it right here, right? pulling in and up through the mola bandha, activating the glutes. The thighs are active. The calves acts like little hearts that pump blood up the body, lower extremities. So this is a lot of work. It looks like nothing, right? You're like, what did I do? Oh, what did you do today? I squatted. Chuck was like, stop it. Pulling in and up through my abdominal wall, right? And now coming up slowly. Now counteracting. Counteract. Allow this to open up. Shh, Chuck, I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm sorry. Shh. What's going on? Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? Hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that felt really good. So I would do at least a set of three, right? Oh, wait, is somebody there? What time is it? Lala, I'm still hiding. I'm still hiding on my YouTube journey. I still haven't been able to be brave enough. Soon, I keep saying, I said when I hit that goal, you know which goal, I'm going to say, look, I did it. Look, you told me, you people told me, go for it, do it, and stop learning, and stop trying, just do it. Hold on, okay? Shh. So when I do this and I be quiet, then I can stay longer with you guys. If not, I might get called to like, you know, do some work or just like interrupted. You know what I'm saying? So one of these days, that's coming soon. I'm gonna be like, look, it's legit. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. Wait, no, let me just see if anybody's here. Allah, yes, so true. Yes, so true. Talk it out with that knee. Yeah, exactly. Talk it out. That's what I did. I talked it out with the knee. I literally did. But I took care of it, and I noticed when I did push it started to heal. Okay, let's just put it this way. I put this special brace on it, which I never had to do that. Been so blessed and lucky, right? I'm holding on to Choco so he doesn't run away. And then I did have the talk. I drank a lot of water, and I did the visualizations as well, right? And look, it's working. You see me bending. You see my knee. It's working. Wait, let's see. Paul, I have nowhere to go. Yo, nowhere to go. The message I received today. We don't need more information. We need more implementation. Yes, that's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Um, I don't know if you see my messages, but I always leave. I always leave ACT. It's activate the can theory. ACT, activate the can theory. This actually comes from a scientific theory about questioning gravity. Choco's he's like, he wants to go in. We might go for a walk. I don't know. Oh my God. Wow. Is there anybody here? I'm going to put Choco back here. Give him a little something else to be excited about. who knows? This is a farm. Like the king of the waves, it says. King of the waves. I was like, what does that say? Be careful in the jungle. It's like you can fall down. You can end up looking a little bit crazy like me. All right, Choco, what did you find? All right, let's see here. Yeah, implementation. I work 10-hour days, so close to my. Oh wow! Oh my God! I might just sell my house and buy. Oh, that's great! That sounds amazing. And buy a. Oh, do you know what? That's what you need to do. You need to get free. You need to get free, my friend, because that house is filled with memories, and you obviously are prone to being nostalgic, as they call it, right? Which is that's okay, but when it starts to infringe on your happiness and you're being present right now and you're being able to explore all that life has to offer, you know, I think that's an amazing idea. So many people are doing that. You'll be so you'll be so happy. That's the best idea that I've heard. Who's here? What's in the bushes? Who's in the bushes, Choco? I always have to make sure I'm safe. Safety is a priority, right? So I have access to the private property, and but still, you got to be aware as a woman, right? You have to. Wait a minute. Oh, I see something's happening here. I see now. Excuse me. I hear action going on. There's work being done. Now the thing is, will Choco stay quiet or will he escape? I don't know. I might let him just go. Anyway, so yeah. So let's just do what we can while we can, right? Let's do what we can while we can. We know how it works. Look at the frizz. Hello, the rain is coming. The humidity is just getting bigger and bigger. Let's see who said what. Nutrition. Yes, yes, yes. Mario. Saluti. Oh, Italiano. Dalla. Saluti. Saluti. Italiano. Italiano. Saluti. He's trying to escape. I think I might need to let him go. Yeah, he's like, I'm leaving no matter what. He's just gonna like, this is what happens. See, this is when you want something, you get excited. You just go for it no matter what. You're like, where there's a will, there's a way. So go. Is it so? I think I'm gonna just hold on, okay? Everybody, I appreciate you here. I really do. Just oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, you see what happens? I get distracted. But yeah, if it's good today, if you whatever it is you gotta do, I always appreciate you. Always come back. We're growing, we're learning, we're gonna pop up at new surprises. We're showing you mobility, health as well. I do yoga dance, so I incorporate the moves that we do physically from the asanas, from yoga with the dance. So now we're just like forced to just chill out, to hang out. Let me just see who said what here. Somebody's here. Bruce Lee. Oh, yeah, we're just chillaxing. We're just, there's nothing so big. What we're doing is we're being in nature. We're appreciating, we're talking about how nutrition, health is wealth. So I'm out in the jungle and I have banana trees around me. And basically, we're just getting away from the chaos and the stress and the debating, right? We're getting away from what is predictable in terms of people, imposing the news on you, let's say. So let's just say you want a little space that you could just breathe. That's what we're doing. I'm showing you some banana leaves and we're breathing. We're talking to Lala Nutrition, who is a very committed nutritionist. She has got a language channel. She's very busy. So she gave us her time to come here and share some enthusiasm, love. I don't know if you guys read the title of what's going on. So it's a YouTube celebration. It's I'm in the YouTube University, and I'm reaching levels of graduation, and I've been getting information, and that's what I'm doing. I'm seeing gratitude to my international guests that are just showing up left and right, like Italy and France and Indonesia and. Uh, what we just say Texas. Texas wants to be its own country, right? And then there's of course Brooklyn, and Turkey showed up the other day. Greece showed up. So we got people from around the world that are really looking for something a little bit motivational, something a little bit inspiring. And the thing is, the motivation doesn't come from just the talk. Today we're talking because, as I said, someone special came on, giving me their time. William is here. He was here yesterday. He felt that it really helped him to feel uh, a sense of positive hope and inspiration in terms of following a new path. Sometimes all it takes is the right word at the right time. the right space, right? But actually, it needs more than that. It needs the implementation. So that's what I do. I show you throughout the last couple of years that I've been striving to reach my goal, and now that it's coming true, I'm celebrating with you. Yeah, moving into mobility, moving into motivation. Lala, the coach, and there it is. Banana, banana, banana. We're all bananas. Okay, wait. Let me just take a quick look. Okay, on the banana note, Choco, you're gonna have to wait. I will let you go, but not yet. On the banana note, the monkeys, right? The monkeys. Everybody talks about the monkeys. Like you want us to be there. You want us to be always taking care of you. The monkeys are there. They're picking your little bugs out of your hair. They're like all around you, right? All the little monkeys. But just imagine that you're sitting there, you're getting all your little things picked out, and then an intruder comes in. Someone comes in, an intruder that doesn't belong in your jungle that wants to do you harm. What do the monkeys do? What do they do? They're gone. They're like up in the tree. They scattered away. They left you alone. So now our crew are lions. Because what does the lion do? Lion's sitting over there in the corner. He's not picking at you, cleaning you. He's just he's exuding energy. He's like, his hair, he's like king of the jungle, right? And then though, let somebody try to, let somebody that doesn't belong over here come up near his little cubs or, his crew. That lion is just going to jump up and take care of business. So, the bananas, the monkey crew, it's all good. You see what I'm saying? It's a choice. It's a choice. So I don't need everybody. I want the right people here. I want the lions. Vive la libertad, carajo. Buen cuerpo. Yeah, baby. Vive la libertad, carajo. Call who you like. Just call. Call someone, though. Choco, get over here. Come on. Come on. Now you're asking us. Come on. Come and say hello. Call who you like. Call me. Call Lala. You're a nutrition. Call your friends. Give them a good word. Say, I hope you're okay. I'm glad you're still alive. You know what I'm saying? The gratitude, the grace goes a long way. We might um, create a ripple effect that brings some good news to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. There's so many channels out there. There's so many people that you could just go over there and just whatever, beetle, battle, teetle tattle, riddle rattle, like whatever you want to say, go over there. But over here, you could come back. You could always come back when you're ready to have a little fun, be positive, talk about nutrition, and maybe learn a move or two or share a positive story that happened to you. Even like you want to inspire, you got a chance now. You got people that are going to listen. You got an audience. You're on my show. Yo, you on my show and I'm letting you have your word. You know how much that's worth? Yo, bro. Advertisement. People charging for what they charging for? Lala knows. Charging for shout outs. Yeah, like, put your name on the list, yo. Put your name on the list for the shout out. Choco. Choco is my strength. He's my workout. Put your name on the list. $25. I'll make you holla. I'll holler your name. You got your fame. Yo, say the right thing, going down in history. You're making a legend of yourself. This shit is real. I'm leaving more than booty behind. And I'm hooking up with the kind. I know. And you see what I'm saying? It makes you crazy. One day you think it's my show, you say anything. Then you get just shut off. You get turned down. You get taken out. You're like, that's not what it was about, dude. You got the opportunity. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Choco. All right. He just whacked you. He just whacked you with his tail. See, he's like, just enough of this sitting around listening to these fools. There's only a few there. No, there's a lot. There's so many. There's the quiet ones, the introverts. The ones that I love, the stoic ones. The ones that inspired me, the ones that I would like to be like, you know. You got pride in yourself. You wouldn't be up here acting a fool. You'd be like at home watching me on your big screen TV. That's what's happening. YouTube is saying, come on. Whoa, that was cool, Choco. He did a flip. Whoa! Oh, that was a flip. But no, you gotta be careful. Oh, that's soft though. It's soft. Wow. Michaela, where did you get all this energy? You ate healthy today, didn't you? You juiced or what? All right, guys. This is my yoga. This is my yoga dancing because I'm union with life. This is my puppy, and he's been sitting here all afternoon with us, being really good, right? So look, he wanted to work out. Shoot, I'm getting a workout. Wow, you did great jumping. I didn't even know you could jump. We're gonna do this more often. We're gonna make you. Oh, oh, Choco, Choco. Can I do jumping? Or no, not with all this stuff here. Nah, I do jump rope, but not here. Not for me. Wow, that was a great workout. That's why they say get your dog and get out. You got whether you want it or not. Excuse me. Ladylike behavior. Ladylike behavior. I'm watching all the ladies on YouTube. I'm trying to pick up some of those ladylike behaviors. I'm a tomboy. Mm. Man, I'm tripping all over these roots. Wait. Oh, let me get my rain jacket. I'm sorry, Chuck. I'm sorry. I don't mean to tease you, but let's not get it wet until we have to. Here, buddy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got some colors. We got lots of colors. Let's see. Let's see who's still here, who's around, who came in on this natural, holistic, positive vibe live. And as I get sweaty, when I talk about the lion, I just brought it to myself. Okay. Thank you, YouTube. That's exactly. Did you get the message? Did you get the message that YouTube? Did you get the message that YouTube loves me? My crew is coming together. We happy, healthy, and bountiful, beautiful, and blissful. We do surprise pop-up lives, so you always got some place to come to. That's usually in nature. Sometimes it's at the beach. Sometimes it's at the ranch. Sometimes I sneak onto the private ranch, right? The doors are locked. You got to go to the office. You got to get permission to come in. But I take you there. And sometimes we go to private beaches that nobody's going to tell you where they are with the name. And you can have some peace and, listen to the ocean. And sometimes we've been blessed and we get to see the Hanus. That sometimes people travel, they save their whole life, they save a whole year, they save to go on vacation, right? They save to, and their dream is to see the Hanu, the turtle, and sometimes they don't get to. They just didn't go. They didn't come that day, So, not too long ago, we had a live stream and we went, and they were there, and I brought you in the water. Then there was another day that we were doing a live stream, and the other guardians between the worlds, the monk seals, and they came, not just one, but two. And that doesn't happen either often. They let us get close to them. They let us get so close that the locals started to whistle because for our safety, right? Because I was doing it for us. I was literally going up, I so yeah, that's what we're doing, and that's why I'm so grateful. That's why it says thank you to YouTube, and thank you to all my international crew that has popped in several times and knows what I'm doing, and it's not like a the kind that just judges the book by the cover, or just come on to say something smarty pants, like what? Something that maybe no one's listening, like me, in real life. But we came here to uplift each other. Oh, Choco, and we testing the Osmo. Choco, wait, take your paw out of there. DJ Osmo, it's the latest and the greatest. It's the gimbal. The DJ Osmo gimbal. It's the latest and the greatest, 2025. And I'm doing this tech live. Now I think Lala, she probably left. Let's see. Oh, Risti, Lala, you're still here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I get it. And I'm just gonna stay as long as I can because I have to take this opportunity. As you know, as I told you, it's not something that is actually known that I'm doing. I think that now, this last couple of weeks, it's becoming apparent. I think that my page might have even been found, and it's like, you know, I didn't even say, it's like, it's like my diary, it's like somebody finds your, I felt like somebody's finding my diary. It's like, they found my YouTube page, what? But they're not savvy like that, and so it's like, I don't think they knew, like, it's, so. Or who knows? Who knows? Maybe they feel like I need to be confident and brave enough. Like maybe friends actually know more than I think they know that they actually watching. It's like she's got a YouTube channel. She's been trying for how long? She got how many people? They're not interested, but then now they are. Now they're coming. Now they're like, what? And she said, what? She's about to sign her contract with YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited. And you could watch my shorts. I just put one out today, and it says, "Yeah, I have the right." Who else said that? Oh, somebody else did a short about acting like you want to act. That's not, maybe it doesn't seem appropriate, but like more people, like we need to get back to how we did act as children. Just sort of pop up, make that move, get into our horse stance, and not really care. Somebody's gonna say weird things. They always say weird things. As a matter of fact, oh, you know what? There was this girl. She was talking about when she was in school, like I don't know, elementary school, I guess. And they were taking French. These. I don't know. She was just saying this is like in school. So the guys, they're learning French and everything, and the guys are saying these strange things. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. The males, the boys, they play different. They say different things. They see things differently. So I can't let that stop me and affect me. And yeah, I'm gonna have to hear. Some people are gonna be like, "Oh, look what they said, or what they're saying, or they're not taking you seriously, or whatever." But it's not an individual. It's not a bad apple that's gonna stop my life dream, or yours either, right? And if YouTube is giving me this opportunity, I'm grateful. I have waited for this. I've been trying to do this my whole life. So I got my protection on. This is copper right here. In case you're curious, copper will help protect you against cell phone and 5D and all that, and microwave energy, that kind of stuff. You got copper and you got seashells. Seashells, for some reason, they're divinity. So you could put seashells around your house, and you could get a copper thing, like to even put a case to put around your cell phone. Now, wait, let's move YouTube. Let's move get Osmo Osmo up a little bit. Wait, that's down. I know. I think differently. I act differently. I speak differently. But guess what? I'm so happy I'm me. Like seriously. And sincerely, more than seriously, I've seen other people. I've seen other people. I've seen their lives. I'm watching. I'm listening to their lives. I didn't find anybody I would like to trade with yet. Mm-mm. But guess what? Even if they're good today, I don't know what they're going to be tomorrow. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm not switching it up. I'm just making the best of what I got. Because look, he's with me. Things must be okay. He adopted me in the gas station in the night. And then I got three wild cats. I got a freaking, what's it called? A Mancoon. I got a little black gypsy cat. She's like a bat. She's magical. I got a. Wait, check out my live. No, 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 no. It's a clip from my live. We found a bird, and I got the short there. And the bird, you will see, he was drowning, and we had the opportunity because we were being positive, because we were looking out, because we were in a good mood. You know, we were guided to go and try check him out, and then we figured out he was still alive because he grabbed onto the little branches with his. I say, oh, he's still alive! Oh my God, we're gonna save this bird from drowning. Went and got another stick, and got him like kept dropping him in the water. It's like saving people is not easy. Saving, you know, but we got him out. Make a long story short, we got him out. He was shivering. You can check out the short. He's shivering. He's freezing. He was freezing. So I was like, what the frig? Use your brain. Use your brain. I think a bird freezing could be similar to a person freezing. It could just be that I gotta warm him up. I have to warm him up somehow. So I luckily had my sweatshirt that day. I wrap like I always do. You see me pulling my sleeves down. Like I said, I have them for a reason. And I picked up that little bird, and I just started rubbing him with my sweatshirt. My New York sweatshirt says from New York. Ozma doesn't like when I talk too much sometimes about certain things. It's a sacred moment. It's a private moment. It's a real moment. And we're, just one bird, right? Just one bird. But he got dry. We put him up in a tree. He flew away. I feel like they keep coming around now. Like a lot of minor birds. Minor birds can actually talk. I don't know if you knew that. They make a lot of sound, like they're bickering and stuff. But now they don't do it. Maybe because I saved him. Wow, see? That's why that's changing. Because there's something real there. Right? Something real there. They used to bicker. They make noises. Look them up. The birds, the minor birds. And then at one point they learn how to talk. If they like you, if you get one as a pet, they will speak. The minor bird. And I think one's coming in our life because I had already a wild boar adopt me. Twinkie. His name is Twinkie. That was challenging. Twinkie. Twinkie, though, but yeah, we got lots of clips on Twinkie. Twinkie, that was an amazing experience. We've had several pigs actually. They come into our lives. So yeah, wow. See, this live is just like wow. I'm so happy. Insects and is it intuition? Yes, insects and intuition, exactly. I used to be so afraid of bugs. I used to be Santos. Really? You see what Santos says? He said that no bird talks as clear as a minor bird, like the human voice. Wow, I didn't even know it was that intense. So Santos, we saved a minor bird. I say we because I was with you guys on the live stream. It's because of you guys that I got out and was out and able to do that. If I didn't make a commitment to my live streams, exactly like I'm human. Can you believe that? So amazing. I'm gonna wait till that happens. I think it's gonna talking. Do we bring about what we think about? Are mosquitoes coming out? Yeah, because we're in the jungle and it was raining. I'm gonna keep talking to them. I see them outside my. I'm just like, hello. I say to them. I'm gonna talk to them. Talk to them till one talks back. Now that's something to strive for. That's something positive to do. That's an experience that I'm having. Call me crazy, right? But at least it's positive. At least I'm not coming to battle you. At least I'm not putting you down. At least I'm trying to, use my scientific side. I try not to be vain, I'm human though, and I'm like, I don't know what I look like, and I know that my hair gets bigger and bigger, and I mean, I know that people are looking for that their hottie or whatever that they're gonna, you know, chit chat and this and that, and yeah, but I'm not that, so I know it's a challenge, but I'm up for it. I'm up for the game. I'm here to win. I like it. You know what I'm saying? So, and Lala knows what I'm saying because she's on it, same thing too. This is what we do. YouTube entrepreneurs coming to you. Pick. It's your choice what channel you choose. Just like Netflix. And look at Netflix, all professional, all this and that, and really, what you sit there and you just flick, 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 flick. You don't know. You don't even know what to watch. You don't want to watch it. They tell you it's new. There, you're like, what? They tell you buy it again. You're like, what? So you choose, right? That's how YouTube is now. It's a channel changing situation, right? You like it, you stay, you play, you win. You're like, wait a minute, what's going on over there? I was over there. What? They're having giveaways now. What? They're having to do an international retreats. Where? I like go. Oh wait, but what list are you on? The ones that they give you the points and the crowns, and they recognize what you say, and they're like, well, who do we want around? I know it's a game. It's gamers time, baby. Game on. It's all been like that. And then we get to this point, you're like, wait, but you didn't know? Let's see what's saying. Say. The minor bird. Let's see. One time I went to a pet shop to buy some birds, and we heard the owner in the front talking about the minor bird and kept hearing him. We go to look back. So with the bird, we realized it was the bird. It's so funny. That's so funny. That is so funny. And so what happened? Which bird did you end up getting? Let's see. Yeah, I knew it. That was the first time. Okay, I get it. Who's bumming money from you, Paul? What is going on? Paul, you definitely need to be here. Just chillax and you will get the vibe. We got some people. We're learning some things about the minor bird. And yeah, we're getting that good, happy dopamine, serotonin feeling inside that comes from being activated, that comes from being out in nature, that comes from choosing positivity, that comes from like celebrating that your hard work and your dreams are being realized, and that YouTube is giving me this opportunity. And I said yes to them. I said, of course, I'd like to have my own theater and my own stage. Oh my gosh, yes. And I have an opportunity to have a shop too. And I have an opportunity, like the other day, somebody tried to give me fan thanks. They literally tried to give me money, and I didn't have it set up yet. That's what we're talking about. Like they say, preparedness meets opportunity. I didn't get it together enough. I don't know the details. I was like concerned that people can, log on, this and that. No, get it together. Get my app together. Get my channel together, give the opportunity, recognize the opportunity that I've been given, follow my dream, be grateful. Yo, it's on. It's on. And I know the same thing can happen to you too. So don't give up. Don't give up, Paul. Seriously, don't. No one, none of us has to give up. You one day you just keep trying. Every day you make that little baby step with true intention, sincerity, and like one day you just wake up. You can't even put a time on it. That's why I like to say, just make a commitment to 1,000-day journey, right? Yes, Lala. Can you believe it? Can you believe that we would be given that opportunity? Isn't that what you always wanted? And it's not brick and mortar. Brick and mortar. We had, that's a possibility. I love the farmers market. I go to work at the farmers market. I make real things. I got this jewelry on now. It's locally handmade. Locally handmade, okay? This little tiny amethyst, tiny, tiny, tiny amethyst, locally handmade. You know, this I used to sell these. You see, you know, local handmade art. I'm supporting Asociación de Surf de Argentina. I'm supporting this, you know, associations of the, you know, yeah, baby, we got Rip Curl here. Is one of their sponsors, you know. Yeah, so we supporting here. I got local. I got vintage. And then we got high end technology because we got DJ Osmo. So we got off the grid collaborating with technology, and we say yes, thank you, YouTube, for this opportunity. Now life happens, right? Life happens. Whatever happens, happens. So I'll be here till it happens. And so is Lala. And so are you. So are you. Like so are you. Things might change. I don't know what happened in your life. I don't know what your wife said or didn't say. I don't know what making you feel the way you feel today. But I'm looking forward to another day. And you are welcome here. Okay? That's all I got to say. Yo! Give up! Give up! Just give up. All right, you fell in love. That's right. La oportunidad es hoy. Hoy es el momento. Siempre. Exactly. Paul loves it. Paul! He's so cute. He's got it. That's the goal, Paul. You're right. I'm trying to stop. I got the gloves on and put myself in a body lock. I'm like, stop exhibiting signs of nervousness. Stop exhibiting your inferiority problems, your humanness. Stop exhibiting the rambleness of, you know, excitement. I know. I'm trying. I get it. I hear you. That's the point. But, you know, you have to practice. You know, to be imperfectly perfect, it takes practice. So I'm doing that. How's your channel going? How you got life going? I hope it's going good because that's what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to people that got it together. I'm attracted to people that have self control. I just wish that the world would display that more. I wish that our choices and our voices, you know, like the people like you on my live chat that are more advanced and wise and can see my downfalls and things like that, but know how to say it in a gentle and kind and loving way. We need more like that in the world. Why? Why are our leaders? What will you become a leader then? Because you're very wise. Super interesting. Yeah. Hakuri Maki. Stop taking advantage of him. And you're being polite. Oh, who? Of course, we love the ma'am. You know, the miss, what's it? Croque Madame, Miss. Is it Miss? No, that's Monsieur. Monsieur, that's French. Señorita, Señora. I mean, you know, all the polite terms are great. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of you, right? I'm imposing on you. I'm forcing you to be here. Are you sitting next to Paul? Are you sitting next to Paul in the chat room in the VIP? Or is Paul out of the VIP? Get in the VIP. Get into the VIP. Come on. You're invited. You're all invited. That's what this whole thing is about. The VIP room where we can be free room, where we don't have to debate room, where you're not right or wrong room because we're not in a room. We're out in nature. We're out with the divine. And yeah, I'm rambling on. Because Lala's here. La 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 la. No, because we made a few good points. If it reached a few people, then that's what we gonna do. Like my friend William was here. He said a lot of great things. He was feeling it. He'd been to the last live stream. A few people came back, and that's what it's about, right? How many friends do you have, really? Like, who loves you? Isn't that? It's not about us. Who do we love beside us? What do we do besides? You know, that's what I'm saying. All the people in our lives, literally in our real life, we only have a few. So it's the same thing here. I'm so grateful for the ones that want to be here and that are able to share their vibe. If you have a channel, let me know. Let them know. Put it up there, you know? Let's support each other. If you like it. It's not for sub, right? That whole thing was going on for a little while. I have a few people that I just decided, oh, what it doesn't hurt. I know what it feels like. I'm gonna make their day. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna press the like. Oh, it was free. I was like, oh, I could do it again. It's free. You mean really? It's free? You mean I get to do something positive on a global, international, world level, every age level, every color person level? I get to do something good. All I have to do is free. Just push. I push. I push. Push. I can do that. I can do that. It doesn't cost me anything but a tiny, tiny bit of positivity. So I do it. Why? They're on a journey. They're on a journey like me, and I know what it's like, and it doesn't cost me anything. Like I said, it just even goes away. It goes away. Like even when I subscribe to people that I want to see, I don't get the notifications, and the ones who are co-creators, they know what I'm talking about. So it's not about collecting, but every once in a while, I just gotta hear a little something and give it to them. That's all it's about. And yeah, I'm going to get to that place where I'm not rambling, where I'm not talking, where we're really just doing the full on class. That class is definitely going to be at least an hour and a half, right? Because we're going to have our warm up. I know attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. I know that. But there's also other attention spans that are getting longer and longer and longer. So YouTube, and I know that. So who are we going for? I don't know. I like them both. Sometimes I want a quickie. Sometimes I need to be long and strong, all night long. I want to watch those series. I want to binge. I'm like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Right? So we're going to give it to you all. Get the head below the heart. Change those thoughts. Don't get upset. Don't let anyone instigate you into a place you don't want to be. Be. Yeah, and you know what? I have rambled on for enough time. I am going to stretch out and relax my mind now. I just, I get excited. I see the colors. I see the new colors and I want to see who's popping in. You know what I'm saying? Please stop taking advantage of me. So cute. Nutrition. Let's put that up there. That's what it's about. Well, let's see, Lala, if you're going to come around. I know it's driving you crazy, Paul, but you must like to be driven crazy. You're sticking around for it. You're like, please, don't touch your hair anymore. I know, I know. I'm going to get there one day. I am going to get there. But I think it's because the camera plays with me and I can't really see. It's kind of fuzzy. But I get it. Thank you for saying it's driving you crazy. Paul, are you here to did YouTube send you? Are you part of the YouTube discovery team? Because they're doing these kind of things to me. They're like tricking me. I'm not kidding. Even last night, somebody came in and you could see the short, and it's like they said it, but then they said something. Oh, stop, start your hair. I don't want to freak you out. Like, stop. No, I'm freaking myself out. I don't want to be doing that. It's my security blanket, Paul. It's my security blanket so much. But and then YouTube like stopped. Like the people were not chatting anymore because I realized that they know my flow, they know my language, they know the way that I roll, and it's a positive vibe. So anytime that I start getting into something that leads me to pull out another side of me, they kind of cut you people off. Like I have literally, they're called YouTube Monitor Angels, YouTube Discovery Team Angels, and that's what they do for me, Paul. So we can only go so far with this. So I know you want to stick around. I know you're right. And I guess that's you might be on the team because you're like this woman, this lady, this miss, this señorita, this girl, this chick, she needs more. She needs help, literally help. And she's not getting it the way other people get things. We send her messages, we send her opportunities, we send her the links. It's all in the class. So I need some different kind of learning. So they actually send people to test me, test how I'm gonna react. Because if they're gonna represent me, if they are gonna represent me, and there's huge sponsors. When I tell you what I'm talking about, the kind, right? They're not gonna joke around that one day you're just gonna like they're gonna represent you and then you're gonna like you get like you say tweak out or be unpredictable because you have bad habits or they're not gonna hook you up that way. So that's something else. So I get it, Paul. So if you are, I hear you. I appreciate it. Look, I'm gonna put my hands in here. Stop touching my hair. And be more confident. Like that is the reason they've given me these opportunities, which are just before the graduation. Because I guess you got to say, I know what it takes. I've done the work, you know. Yeah, the filming is a little, nobody is their own director, cinematographer, script writer, makeup artist, hairstylist, fan club, dictionary, scientist, mathematician, historian. I get it. I appreciate you. I can't make everybody, all the people happy all the time, or all the people happy some of the time, or none of the people happy at all. I don't know any of it. Just trying to do it before I'm out for one reason or another. People go out every day, as you can see. Great people, good people that got together, people that don't touch their hair, people that are not annoying to you, but they're annoying to somebody else for whatever crazy reason. So I get it. I appreciate it. I'm taking it. I'm listening. I'm taking it and I'm listening. I'm going to stop touching the hair. I'm going to stop rambling on. I want to get my points clear. Yeah. And no, you know what? As far as the brain goes, it's been proven already. We use 3 to 5%. I'm probably on the lower percent, and you are probably on the higher percent. I probably use 3% of my brain, then maybe you use 5. I'm not, and it's okay. But what's happening now is I'm winding down. I let it all out. I said all the positive things I wanted to say. I couldn't compete with the news, with the battling, with the politicians from around the world, with what's happening in Ukraine, in Russia, in China, in all that. So I had to get out here and find people that didn't want to talk about that. That's all. Hey, Hakeem. Sugar just knocked you down, bro. Want to get stretched? Yep. Hakeem, you've been here before. William Wise is back. You know why, Paul? Because that's what you're attracting. So change it up and you'll attract different stuff. That's just a simple tip. Change it up, attract different stuff. I asked the same too. I'm like, why is this happening to me? And why am I seeing that? And why are they saying that? I said, well, change it up. Lala, you are so sweet. Thank you. I know, right? It's a challenge. It's a challenge. But we're up for the challenge. I say so. And that's why when you come on some other times, like I know you did the same thing. You didn't. You were just doing your thing. You were just filming. You were just talking. Because you did have a little issue with the sound, right? But you didn't. You weren't able because you were really in the moment. So I get it, and that's why I'm going to be doing that a lot more often because I'm gonna put some of this happy colors up there. I don't even know what the last messages are. Green Brown is back. Super cool. Thank you so much. You're so cute. Put that up. David Brown, man, you win. You just win. Did you see that? David wins. Comment of the night. I'm sorry, William. I think you're tied, maybe. Lala! Wait, it's a tie. It's a three-way tie. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. It's really time. Let's see. Maybe it's time to get another view. Yeah. Let's move. I mean, we're so lucky that it didn't rain. It was totally gonna rain. I brought my rain jacket and I was gonna cover you guys up. I figured, all right, you get this thing on the show on the road. I am celebrating. It took me 2 years to reach this level, almost to graduation, almost to sign that YouTube contract, and it's all because of you guys. You inspired me. You gave me motivation. I have to be a person of my word, right? I have to drink the water. I have to do the exercises. I have to not be afraid, even when I don't know what I'm doing, to play the fool, to put myself on the stage, to be, hear the hecklers. The cheap seats are open. This is everywhere. They have cheap seats. Transmutation, exactly. You transmute it, right? You're right. You just like let it bounce off of you because that's the game. Like to get what is it? There's that movie I was telling somebody, and it's about my YouTube journey. I said, "Don't tell me." I'm like, that movie with the Devil's Advocate, where the whole thing looks so glamorous and alluring, and you play the game, and then when you think you've won, and then you even think you escaped, and then he shows up again in another way, and I'm just like, oh, please, please, source, Allah, Buddha, Jah, Ra, Chi, Mana, whoever, please be with me. The force be with me. Let me make the right choice and not get seduced by that other voice. The one when we were little and they said, you got one in one ear and one in the other. And I think most of us forgot. I was like, get out. So, I was like, like play to win. No, don't play to lose. Right? So that's what I'm reminding myself. I just, and then in the end, I start to laugh. I said, you stop following and chasing your dream because you didn't want to be the fool. You didn't want to be the one that it all turns out to be a joke and that, it was like me, that the world is laughing. Like you kind of stopped only to end up doing it again. Now I'm like, I'm ready. I'm going to be I'm going to do TikTok. I'm saying like, I just say, what the heck is going on? I thought I just, but that's when you think, I'm going to be mature. I'm going to get out of the game. I said, what the heck? You cannot win the game if you're out of the game. I used to tell myself that all the time. And another one of my tips includes to remind myself when I was thinking I was about to lose. No, get back in the game. Yo, coming up by like Colapinto, yo. Coming up like Colapinto, yo. Coming in there like, yo, Riquelme. Yo, what's up? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, coming back at ya. What his name? You know his name. He went up with that Jake, the big one. I can't, the boxers, the clock ya. I was like, everybody's coming back. Everybody's doing their thing, and this you got wait. You wait. This you got wait. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do this before we lose it. Let's do this before we lose it. We said we were gonna move to a new space, waking up my legs, giving let's give them something. I'm doing my balance on the tree, getting my grounding, getting back into nature. Oh, wow, that feels so good. So good. So, when you do this kind of stretching and you do mobility, I come to the realization, you see, asanas are specifically moves that came, let's say, Indian, the Sanskrit, right? They have Sanskrit names because they're really about benefits that are for the internal body. It's called inner alchemy. Inner alchemy. So when you do a certain twist, right, you are literally massaging your internal organs, your liver, your kidney, right? So they appreciate that. Your internal organs appreciate that you actually care about your vessel. And so it responds. You're twisting your spine, okay? Spinal twist. You activate the vertebrae of your spine, unlocking trapped, stale air. That brings you pain. That pain goes from your coccyx up to your neck. You get stiff neck and you get pain because there's trapped air there. So when you activate these parts of yourself, when you allow yourself to use this knowledge that has been given to us from ancient wisdom, from yogis, how did they learn this? They learned this like I learned it by being brave and bold and moving my body in different ways that seem weird or strange. I say, oh, that feels great. Oh, what did I just do there? Oh my gosh, oh, I learned that in yogi. They say that at one point your nose is gonna touch your feet. When I first heard that, I said, are they out of their mind? And like, what? That's never gonna happen. Well, guess what? You just keep doing it. You just keep breathing. You just keep breathing. Next thing you know, where your head is closer than you think. You know what I'm saying? Like the next thing you know, you're like, how did this happen? When you were here, you were like this. I can tell you can look. I'm not going to say that I've always danced. I've always, but what I'm saying is there's different levels of your strength and your flexibility. We go in and out of it, right? So the thing is, taking that one baby step, and you will find yourself, you will wake up in a new place one day. I promise you, wherever you are today. If that's where you're happy, that's amazing. We need more happy people. Healthy and happy is the way to go. So if you are, that's great. But if you're here and you're saying, what's she doing? Why is she doing these things? I'm doing my own experiment. I'm experimenting on my own life. What is right for me? Because as you know, you can check all the channels. And this one's going to tell you this is the move and that's the move and this is the way that you got to do it. And you better watch out for your ligaments and you better stretch out your fascia first and you better do dumbbells. You better get to the gym and do weights. So, there's all kinds of ways to get in shape. But the key is your inner physical being, well being, your mental state of mind. So I explore because as a dancer, this is my state of being where I can release, where I can learn, where I can grow, where I can express what words can't do. I can get back to my animal state, mobility, flexibility. The hips hold a lot of emotion. That's called the psoas, right? Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Challenging myself, my flexibility, my strength, my endurance, my commitment. I love being here with you guys. I seriously do. I have been off grid. I've been off the phone. It's only been the last 2 years when I decided to do the YouTube, but before that I was implementing the lifestyle. So what does that mean? No social media, no chit chatting, no checking selfies, no, messaging people. None of that. None of that. None of the whole beginning. So this for me is all new. Maybe it seems silly the excitement that I have to you, but I didn't sit and talk to anyone. I didn't go live. I didn't look at anyone's live. I never commented. I never gave a heart. I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know how to start. So I took the time. I invested. I invested in courses online. Yeah, I did. I got past that fear. Yeah, I learned some lessons. I rushed. I put the numbers down. I paid the bill. I said, I'm in. I'm going to win, and cost me more than I thought. So I'm here to share that with you, complimentary until my vocation, my YouTube deal comes through. Because are you going to work for free? Maybe one day, maybe a little bit, maybe here and there, maybe for your friend or for your family. But just giving you this information so you want to know if you want to come back and chill with me. I have my certifications. I did my laughter yoga. I did my self realization. I read the book, the biography of a yogi. I couldn't even say the name, Yogananda Padamahasana. I had to practice and practice and practice how to say that name. There's a duck. Do you hear that? A duck just went by. That's a good sign. Quack quack. Yeah, Lala, you chilling, girl. You just chilling, right? Green, brown. What is that? I know. What's that? What's up? The jungle. I know it's gonna rain soon though. A tiger will come out. We've got tigers. We got lions and tigers and bears. Lions and tigers and bears. We got wild boar. I looked one time. I was like, "What is that?" I was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh my god, there's some wild dog." I didn't know what it was because it was a strange color. And I didn't, and it was a boar. It was a wild boar that ended up adopting me. I named him Twinkie. You could check out some of my shorts and videos. A while back, I got a lot of him. He had to go. He's the call of the wild. I miss him. I miss my wild pig, my wild boar Twinkie. But he had to go. The call of the wild. He was like being wild with everything and everything that moved and didn't move. It was like I literally fell back. I was playing around. I fell back, fell down really hard. And I was so scared I was going to end up on one of those videos like she shouldn't be alive or this shouldn't be happening because I was laying down. The wild boar was coming at me. I picked up my boots, my feet like this, and I was like this. Like you make believe you're the wild boar. I was about ready. But I love Twinkie. And I was like, I didn't want to clock him. But then he didn't do nothing. He just looked at me. And I knew he didn't want to hurt me. He was just playing with me. I fell down like a dodo bird. I'm playing with the wild boar. And I'm anyway. So yeah, check out my nature stories. I got plenty kind stories in there. We saved a toad once from drowning. I took a picture of him too. Bored, bored. What did you say? Lala, gotta let the board do board things. Lala, it was crazy. That's the thing. I think he had to go because I was starting to do boring things. It's like, what? Is this what my life has come to? This is my fun. I'm like, me and the boar. But yeah, it was an amazing experience, and I think honestly, I think that it was like everything happens for a reason and timing. Like I think it was time for it to go because he knew that I was afraid of him, and so he would do it on purpose. Like animals like to do that. They test you if your vibe is a little bit scared or whatever. So yeah, he knew, and he's just kind of stopped chasing me a little bit, and I got a little bit hurt. I hurt my butt. So now I think that's what happened to my brain. I fell so hard. Okay, so we did say we were gonna move a little bit, and you guys caught me. You caught me after all my learning about yoga and doing meditation and doing silence retreats. Imagine if you caught me before this. That's why I had to move into yoga lifestyle. You wouldn't have been able to. The speed at which, yeah, it was just. So you got me in a quieter, on a quieter when I can actually be quiet. When I can, I've done a silence retreat. I did a silence retreat, and I was silent until I found a spider in my room, and then I talked to that spider. I was like, spider. And so it's funny because the two creatures I spoke to on my silent retreat was a spider and a bird. David, thank you so much. Please enjoy yourself. Eat something healthy, eat something light. Make sure it's delicious. Eating right can be really delicious. And it should be. It's a pleasure of life. I've transferred and I've added a lot of things into my life, like nuts and heirloom beans. You can check out, I have a little clip. It's crazy. Heirloom beans, fancy beans. It does make a difference. And um, yeah. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you. Check in, laugh at me, laugh with me, just laugh. You'll be surprised. I got interviews coming up. Guess, we're going to do a lot of things. We don't even know. Uh, the doors are opening. The possibilities are here. So, bendición. Good night. No, you know what? Yeah, well, they did write notes. You're right. You're right. But I tried to go a little bit further. I think the one that I'm talking about is like I was yeah, I just didn't do communicating. I really was wanting to be alone with nature, breathing, listening to my thoughts and just show that I could do it because as a person who, as you can tell, obviously I can speak. I mean, what the heck? I can speak, right? I can speak. So, as a person that can speak, I just wanted to prove it to myself. So, I've done a couple. One was very unnecessary. One, I should have just went out with the girls. I should have made the party. I was free. Nobody appreciated it. I was just in one of those moods in those times where, like I said, sometimes we convince ourselves that we've got to do this. Like I'm gonna meditate and I'm gonna not live my life. So let me see if I move you guys. If we get another light. So yeah, that was unnecessary suffering. Don't suffer for nothing if you don't need. Let's say your soul is not craving a silence retreat. Don't do it. Cleanses are for the soul, the mind, right? And the body. Not just for do something. Oh look, I wanted to show you, Lala, you'll appreciate this. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that amazing. Did you know? I didn't know that this is the plant from the banana tree. Wait, I'm gonna move that. Look at that. It's like a, it's like it has bangs. It's so beautiful. Look at that color. It's like art, right? Okay, so now I'm holding the gimbal, and you're supposed to be able to do this. Like just sort of hold it, and then it moves. Okay, now look. Now I wish that I planted this tree, and these were, but I didn't. But I do participate by coming here and enjoying this view. Oh, how's that? Okay, I wanna. Choco, let's go. We only have a little bit more time before we do have to go. Let's go. Thank you to everyone from all the countries that are joining us. Let's just see if the sky is going to give us any beautiful light. Look at these leaves. Look at this leaf. Oh, look, there's some light. Look, the ambrosial hour. We can see some. Wait, let me put this down and see. Oh, beautiful. Osmo is going to slip around and do things because I'm trying to. Where is that? Oh, okay, Osmo. This is how Osmo's legs. He's like, dude, you're just like roughing me up. You're sticking me in the ground here. Yeah, because I'm trying to do and not let Choco run away. Oh, shoots. Oh, no, you can't even see it there. Osmo's like, duh. Oh, the ambrosial hour, the last of the sunset. Yes. Okay, I'm finding a way. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Oh my gosh, Osmo, help me. See? Cinematography. I'm trying, guys. I lost his leg. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to improvise. See? Even being professional, you have to improvise. I thought everything was going to work out. I got the latest and the greatest technology. Choco's like, oh my gosh. Did you see how he flipped around? Maybe this is not the spot. Sometimes we're like, I have to. I'm going to. I will. There it is. There it is, guys. Countryside. Countryside sunset. Letting you see it. Choco, I'm going to let you go, I think. Yeah? Oh my gosh. Oh. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Now you know. Now you know what we go through making this whole thing happen. Because I'm not in the studio, right? This is natural studio. Natural studio. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, you fell in the grass and now you're flipping upside down. So, it's getting a little bit, let's see here. Osmo, Osmo. See, it's not as easy as I thought. Like, Osmo is he's tech that AI kind, he's got his own mind kind. Osmo. You see how he moved around all kind of crazy ways? I didn't do that. I don't know how to hold him to get what angle. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get a what's this here? Transmutation. Why is that like that in black? Unpin message. I'm learning things. Hello. Hi. Brooklyn Beauty. That's right. Thank you. Yes, transmutation, Lala. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. It's just a lot. It's a lot of energy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Whew, it's a learning process. I really want to work out with you and I want to share mobility with you. I want to share nature with you. Learning about the DJ Osmo, so I've been doing some of that. It comes with it's a gimbal, right? And then I'm supposed to be able to I don't have to bend down. Like I'm supposed to be able to flip it over and then it flips itself and films, but I haven't figured that out yet. So just playing around here in the garden. Then there's lighting. I play with the lighting, so I wait till it gets dark here. Then I put the lighting on. Oh, so I appreciate your patience. And look, from yesterday, I left my shirt. Left my shirt here. So it's good that I came back and I found it. Okay. So yeah, I know the call is coming because I let Choco go. I'm gonna show you the ducks because I'm gonna be out soon. See, I don't know to answer a call because I don't know like if I answer the call would it you guys be able to hear it or would it just cut off the stream? I don't know. See, and DJ Osmo can't really stand up on his own now because I lost his leg. So just gonna be a little bit, and I'm gonna be out. When they start looking for you, people start looking for you. They're like, "Where are you?" Just looking out. It's safety. It's rainy here. It's all. I'm trying to jimmy up here. put Osmo on a. Hey, oh, he doesn't mind. Okay, just to say I did it, just to say to myself that I did get some workout in, I'm gonna do a little plank with you. Okay, so this is one of my favorite moves. We gotta do the plank every day, you know. So what is that? It's like this, and the butt is not up like that. No, we do the plank. This is gonna help you to build up that strength. So when we do, body lifting, when you have to hold on to something, hanging, lateral strength, shoulder, arm, chest, right? So I like to put a song on and just let that song play. Start out for 30 seconds, go up to a minute, keep going. Finally make your way up to 3 minutes. Keep going, build up your strength. God for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to say that word, right? So, because it's just about nature, about life. But it's kind of silly, but I say, I don't want to go out if I don't have my best strength, my best thinking. It's like I don't. I want to be able to survive, thrive, be alive, any life situation. Somebody needs me to hold on, to hang on, to help them, to pull them up. Any of those things. I just see so much stuff happening, and I say, I got time. I'm not gonna just sit and troll and roll around, without a goal. But I am. I'm just sitting here. Okay. Obviously, talking is not good to do while you're doing your exercise. Oh, I hear some country music. Somebody's celebrating. So you could transition right from that into quote unquote the world's greatest stretch, right? And wherever you are, that's fine. Maybe you haven't begun yet. Maybe you're not as flexible at the moment. Maybe your specialty is strength. But either way, it's just about knowing that there's options, possibilities, opportunities, and that any day is a new day, a good day to start. When was the best time to plant that tree? 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, yesterday, today, right? And we do both sides. It feels so good, and there's birds flying over us, and the sky is blue, white, and gray. And I think I see aloe vera. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, that feels so good. Let's do a spinal twist now. See, I'm sitting here sort of just flowing into the moves that my body wants me to do. I think I might have to go, guys. Yeah, I think so. Somebody's looking for me. Ah, okay. Adios, amigos. Do the other side. Wait, what did you do? Do the other side. Go. The eyes go. The body goes where the eyes follow. final twist. Listen, I may just pop back on if I could say I'm okay, but I may not. So I appreciate you. Lala. What does it say? It says, when you take the phone calls, the live gets stuck on face. Oh, I should have known that then. I have a lot of energy. Yes. Okay, guys. I think that I didn't know. I should have took the call. I should have just took the call so I could stay longer. But I may, or should I just wait? I don't think they're gonna call again. Just because when you have plans, you're supposed to be showing up. Yeah, right. I have a lot of energy. Wait, no. I'm gonna say goodbye. I really am. I'm not gonna make anybody worry about me. I appreciate you all, especially the ones who just chilling. I'm just gonna show you the beautiful light, and then I'm gonna say goodbye. Oh, oh, look at the sky. Oh my gosh. How beautiful is that? Even palm trees have become a very special sight. Something is taking them out, some bug bite. So I appreciate all of you who chilled with me tonight and just enjoyed this beautiful sight. And I hope that you come back and that we learn to play and that I have other good things to say. Look, hi, Chandra. Hello, everybody. Bueno, I'm out. Bye bye. It was a pleasure. Hola, 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 hola. I think you caught me at the end. I don't really want to go yet. Well, they say three's a charm, right? So I'll show you the sugar cane. I mean, the lighting is so beautiful. Look at the light. Are you kidding me? The lighting is so beautiful. Look at this sugar cane. Lala, oh my God. I don't know if you're still there, but you can make a lot of good juice with that. Sugar cane juice. Thank you for telling me about the live. I'm going to try it. You said it gets stuck, it gets frozen, the phone call gets off. Okay. Lala. Buenas noches, mi amor. Buenas noches. Whoa, yeah, midnight, yo. Lala, good night. Good night. I love you. Blessings. I'm going to try to drink more juices. We're going to go live. I'm going to try to support you, when I can. I'm thinking about you. Okay, I got to go. Oh, I got to go. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. I don't know. Am I going to do it? I still gotta go, guys. I don't know. Did anybody hear my conversation? I'm like, everybody wants to know where you are, why are you there, it's just like, dudes, I gotta go. I'll see you soon. This is why I get away with and I come here with you guys, because I need my free time. So do you, right? Let's unwind. We'll do this again. Hasta mañana, I guess.